Yeah, no, I just gotta change my camera real quick. Um, Only reason I'm doing it like this, so motherfuckers can get the information if they want to start their own shit. You feel me? You gotta
Mm-hmm.
you gotta give back. You know? I wanna. App I'm using right now
Oh shit!
is called Droid Cam.
Are
So
you recording?
yeah, I'm recording right now.
Oh shit!
What happened? You good?
Yeah, I'm. Bro, I'm so stupid. I
Am I recording? Yeah, I'm
thought,
recording.
bro, I thought I saw fucking. I thought I saw like a big ass fucking roach, but I realized it's one of my hand weights.
For real?
Yeah, but because I don't have my glasses on either, so my eyes are like really, really bad without my glasses and shit. So
Wait 1 second. My bad, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna pause this right quick because I'm sending out a message. I don't want people waiting for this fucking podcast to start. You recording again? Yeah. No, I'm trying to get this shit to fucking work, but this bitch is tripping right now. Let's see.
hold on, where's that backdrop at?
Oh, you talking about the backdrop? Oh, this shit was working perfectly fine a few fucking weeks ago. Or no.
Well, the virtual backdrop.
Nah, the little droid cam shit. Cause all I'm supposed to have
Oh
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
is press start and then the shit fucking works. Alright, bet. Start.
Is it working?
Oh shit, cause I'm connected to a fucking VPN. That's why I'm being fucking retarded. Let's see. Oh, I'm not even connected. What's going on then? Check IP import.
We are experiencing technical
Yeah,
difficulties,
yeah, let's see.
and
Cause this
everything's
shit's
gonna be
supposed
all right.
this shit's supposed to be mad easy, bro. Alright. I got the IP
Well,
address. Cool. Oh, that's why
well,
my
don't
IP address.
record right.
Yeah, no,
Don't
I'm not.
record right now.
Yeah, I'm not recording the IP address. I'm not fucking stupid.
Oh, I was about to say, Candy Boy.
There we go. Yeah, I had the IP address wrong. All right, cool. Y'all seeing my couch? Let me flip that around. Send. All right. Bet. Am I still recording? Hell yeah.
You recording?
Yeah, I'm mad fucking. Let me wipe this off with my
Yeah, I
shirt.
should probably do the same.
Why am I so fucking blurry though?
Why am I so beautiful? That's the question. Like, yeah, that's the real question.
Maybe I should put.
Damn, nigga, you blurry as hell. You
I
look like,
know, but
you look
like
like what motherfuckers
my
just see.
hand is super fucking. Is like if I go up straight, my shit's fucking. Let's see.
You look like the niggas when you got the beer goggles and shit.
I know,
Oh,
bro.
you
This
like,
shit's bad. Let's see.
bro, that's
Maybe if I
funny.
flip the camera. Nope, it don't work like that.
We're experiencing technical
Technical
difficulties,
difficulties
and
still.
don't judge us.
Yeah, bro. Like it's fucked up because these apps are super easy to use, but I'm being stupid and not knowing how to fucking
And
work
you're
them.
Chinese, bro.
I'm not fucking Chinese, you fucking bitch. Fucking lie when you know it, homie.
Yeah, I'm loud. I'm proud.
Lie when I'm proud. Proud of being loud. What's good,
I'm just
everybody?
black. I'm not nothing.
I'm
I'm just playing.
I'm sorry. This gonna be our first. This gonna be our first YouTube updated shit. So we just trying to make sure. Hey, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I clear or am I like distorted again?
No, you good. You good. You good. Am I clear? Am I distorted? Do I
Mm-mm.
sound like a piece of shit right now? Cause
No, you
I am.
sound Chinese.
Fuck you.
Let me stop. Let me stop.
Yo, this shit
Bro,
was
you know what?
working so perfect, bro. Last time we
I
did.
think it just wants the viewers to blur how ugly you are for real.
Man, fuck
And
you.
all right, that's how you feel about me, nigga. Fuck you,
Yeah, that's
bitch.
how I feel about you.
But you know what? All
You a
right,
real
side
piece of
note.
shit human being, and I don't like you. No.
Damn.
Bro, just get mad
Hold
disrespectful. Super disrespectful in here.
And don't even say we're friends. Don't even say we're friends.
I don't even. We not friends, bro. We not friends.
We're
What is it?
associates.
We not friends. We're not friends.
We're
We
brothers.
brothers.
We're soulmates.
We're soulmates, but not in a gay way. Or in a gay way, fuck it.
I mean, however we want to decide, it's cool. To be honest,
is my audio changing? Because it keeps saying that my shit's like
No, you have like a weird little thing in the background now. It was like that, but you sound fine. But it's like after you speak, you have like something that's resonating in the background.
Yeah. If y'all wondering why the fuck I look like shit, it's because I'm using the webcam off my computer, and obviously I have a PC because you got to use what you got to use. I'm not gonna be out here fronting like I got the nicest MacBook Pro. I might have some money, but I got not enough to spend $2,000 on a. You say you got an iPhone? That's cool, man.
Yeah, I'm using my
iPhone. I don't like iPhone.
Yeah, at least you got a webcam and shit.
Yeah.
I don't either, bro. But
I don't like.
I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it. I was an Android guy for a while, and then I don't know why my dumb ass switched to iPhone, and then I think it was because I was trying to FaceTime my brother, and that was what it was. And then,
well, they got Google Duo, and that's why.
I know, but I didn't know about it then. And so that's when I had that bullshit 5S and shit, and then now I'm.
You know what? Fuck it. We gonna keep it.
I'm trash.
We gonna keep it G, and I'm gonna use the webcam. Fuck it. I'm ugly anyways, but.
And you spoken for, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. They gonna look you gonna look good. You got the ugly haircut, so you got the best.
Bro, my
camera.
haircut is fresh than a bitch, bro. My haircut is fresh than a bitch.
Okay, Sasho Bob.
Damn, you a hater, nigga.
I am a hater, bro. I wish I could get dressed, man. That'd be cool. I would love myself in dress.
But you got that Cabbage Patch Kid haircut, nigga.
Hey, do you like I know we both like this view because I can see you and I can see myself, but there's the other view that we used to use. I don't know if you saw the first time when we like practiced our podcast, it was like switching cameras. It was like that was kind of cool. Did you like that one better or you like this one better?
I like this one better because I can like see you more clear. You know what I'm saying? The other one was just kind of like, I mean, on my end, it's started getting like choppy. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. But this way, it's not as choppy. Everything's like right here. And then like for the people who end up watching on YouTube, they'll be able to see both our interactions like real time instead of.
How do I change my background? Because oh, there we go. Choose virtual background.
Are you gonna get the star one again?
Oh,
hopefully your face turns into it.
I'm in the. Oh yeah, there it goes. I'm a motherfucking. I'm a star boy.
Alien, guys.
I'm a star boy.
I'm a star boy, bro. All right, I'm gonna keep
this
it a stack.
Is terrible.
Yeah, it's going on your body and shit.
I don't know, bro.
Just stop it. Bro.
I'm grass. I'm the San Francisco Bridge, bro. I'm fucking out here. I'm everywhere. Whatever you want to do.
This thing said, what is it? Omnipresent, where I'm everywhere at once.
I'm everywhere at once.
Yeah, I think it's omnipresent.
Wow. I'm still gonna be the stars. You know what I'm saying?
Hit him with the galaxy, nigga.
I'm gonna be the galaxy.
Let him know what's up.
I'm gonna be the galaxy, and the wall's gonna be the wall. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here.
Ooh, because you the star of this show, baby boy.
You ever seen the galaxy hit the? All right.
Oh, we lost your hands though.
All right,
nigga. I think that's Earth. I don't think it's just a galaxy. I think that's just Earth.
It is just Earth. It is just Earth. And Earth is a speck of dust. And comparison to the rest of the universe, and each one of us is narcissistic.
Bro.
And
all right, side note, I have to get this out, bro. I've been trying to say this for like 2 minutes.
Go.
I've been trying to say this for 2 minutes. I hate having fucking cauliflower ear because earphones don't work, bro. I gotta get the ones that go around my ear, and I don't have that. So, but this shit, because my cauliflower ear, it pushes it out. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like, and I can't it just makes me mad. So I have to, if you guys constantly see me doing like this, it's because I have cauliflower ear and I'm pushing the fucking headphone into my ear. And this one, I can't put anything in this ear because of how the cauliflower went in this side of my ear.
All right, man. It's all good, bro. I ain't tripping.
Bro, what the fuck? Why'd you take the galaxies out?
I don't know.
Jesus.
It just
Oh.
it's not a solid color video
No, I'll take it
background.
off.
It's required. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just take it off. I'm gonna take it off because it's mad distracting. Um.
Yeah, no, I kept staring at it too. Like, oh shit.
Anyways, we're gonna start this podcast. I had my Cuban coffee, my espresso this morning. So not even this morning. I woke up late as shit. I ain't gonna lie. I went to sleep. I went to sleep
Nigga,
late,
bro.
and then I woke up at like 9 o'clock to send out my text message to say that I'm alive and I'm safe. And then I went back to sleep like a sorry piece of shit that I am.
Fat boy.
And woke back up at
Nah,
2 p.m.
See, I haven't been to sleep. I haven't been to sleep yet. Not for real, because I'm in my sister's house and I was with my nieces and nephews, and then I went for my run because I got to get back in shape. But like I'm never really out of shape. I'm not in just like prime shape. I'm trying to get back in prime shape. So I just went for a little. I've been doing this little like challenge for myself for 60 days. I'm gonna run a 5K and see what happens. And I'm on day 15.
You running a
And
5K
my
every day?
legs. Yeah.
Like straight
It's
or
like
like you splitting it up?
Yeah. No, straight. It's like 3 point. I think that's like 3.5 or 3.75 miles or some shit like that. 3.5 miles or something, or 3.1, some shit like that. But basically, I'm running like
I'm thinking of
3.5, 4
marathon.
miles every day.
Marathon's what, 26K?
No, yeah.
22K?
Yeah. Hell no, nigga. I'm not. Hell no. There's
That's
no
what
way.
I was thinking in my mind. I was thinking you was running a marathon every day, so it was like, oh damn,
No,
bro,
bro.
like you out
That'll
here.
kill my. No, that'll kill your legs. But
People do it.
that's why.
I think
Not every
Eminem
day.
was
It takes
doing that.
motherfuckers years to do that.
I think Eminem was doing
Not
that when
every
he
day.
quit drugs. When he had quit drugs, he had got addicted to running. He was running, just
I mean, there's a
running a shit
difference. Like,
ton.
'cause even
I don't
like
remember exactly how many miles, but he was running a lot.
that's like David Goggins, like the Navy SEAL dude that everybody be talking about. He runs.
I
He
fuck with
runs
David
like.
Goggins.
Oh, I do too. But he runs like 16 miles or something like that or more, a day, and then he bikes a lot too. So like, that dude probably has the most impeccable cardio ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing baby steps right now.
The reason I like David Goggins is because you can use his like mentality and his like everything. Like you can use that to everyday life. You don't got to use that to like
For the military or anything like that.
go join the military. You don't gotta use it to go run a shit ton of miles and lift a bunch of weights and do push-ups and sit-ups and all that. You can use all that like motivation and drive that he's talking about, like, get hard, you know what I'm saying, get after it. You can use that to business, you can use that to, you know what I'm saying, like
with
your
anything.
career. You can use that with anything. You don't got to just use it with that. But I think some people watch him and think that, oh, if I'm not doing it this way,
it's just for fitness. It's just for fitness and shit.
Yeah,
that's
it's
all
just
it
for
is.
fitness. It's not, bro. It's a lifestyle. You gotta. And that's kind of how I thought about it at first too. I was like, fuck, man. Like, I ain't the most fit person. I do like working out and I like doing shit, like, but I don't like to do it like on the level that he does it. But then I started thinking about it in that sense.
I'm probably gonna get some shit for saying that shit though, because that nigga low key. Excuse me. Let me stop saying that. But that dude is probably low key like a masochist though. Like, cause he used to say that he enjoyed the pain. Like, I read his book. Yeah.
I listened to his book. I listened to it.
I got the audiobook and then I have the actual book. But like, just the way he describes like how he relishes that pain and he loves that. Like he thrives in that. That's, and low key is like, hey man, you might be a masochist, dog, because you like torture yourself. Like, but at the same time, like, you can identify with it, you know what I'm saying? But that I kind of thought about that, but then I was like, well, maybe that's just my I'm not making an excuse or nothing, but maybe that's just me being naive. But I mean, I use the same kind of, not the same exact approach, like, which reminds me, the podcast that we watched yesterday with Kevin Hart, when he's talking about and Joe Rogan, when Kevin was talking about being the better version of himself. That's what I'm trying to do and been trying to implement as of lately, especially because of this whole quarantine, because this gave me a lot of time to like really think about myself and really evaluate a lot of shit about myself and like the hard things about myself. And then what gets me into things about other people as well, to where I was just like, you know what? Fuck them motherfuckers. Like, if I'm not competing, I'm not competing with nobody else. I'm just competing with myself. And then I realized like the shallowness of a lot of people and my relationships with certain people. So that's what this whole thing made me come full circle. So I was like, okay, I can adapt to David Goggins' mindsets by attacking everything, but then at the same time, with how Kevin Hart was saying, be better than yourself, and just because the part that got me is when my man said life is a game.
Ain't no reason to worry
but
about
then
everybody else. Like worry about yourself and worry about what you want to do and like get after it, bro. Like ain't nobody gonna
yeah,
do nothing for you but you. And nobody's
yeah,
gonna hold your
exactly.
hand and be like, "Oh yeah, let's walk down the road and I'm gonna get you a Fortune 500 company." Nobody's gonna do that for you.
Oh hell no.
Yeah,
But
no,
oh shit. See,
nobody's gonna no.
but it's also about
Yeah.
like asking, like, because what he was saying was about like asking like the right questions and things like
Ask
that, and then
ask for
because you
information,
gotta
bro.
get, yeah, real shit.
And that's what I think this podcast is really gonna be about. So like, and that kind of brings me to my point. A lot of my friends and family and shit have been asking me like, "Well, what's the podcast about? What y'all talking about?" And I keep telling them like, "Bro, just listen, just listen, just listen." Like, but at the same
Yep.
time, I want to use this podcast for me and you both to explain to the people like what this podcast is gonna be, and I think it's gonna be our journey to success. Because both of us strive for
Yeah,
success. Me, I could
very
say
much
that,
so.
yeah, I could say that I have talents and stuff like that, but I don't have one. I feel like I do have a business mindset, and when I see friends and family, creating or doing stuff, and it's like, okay, I'm never gonna be a rapper. That's not gonna be me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I might
I
not
mean,
be
low
the,
key, you
yeah,
could be ham hocks,
yeah.
chitterlings.
in a joking way, I like I'll fuck around and I'll spit some bars that are fucking terrible, but I like the journey of music production. I like the journey of DJ. I
Yeah,
love the journey of everything, right? But
yeah,
I'm not gonna say I'm talented in those aspects, but I am talented in the business mindset of, bro. I feel like I know how I can get you there. Maybe I haven't got no one there yet, but I feel like
you're
I'm
doing it now though because you
yeah.
started this
So I figured,
idea
yeah,
to do it, but then
we might as well start with
yo, go ahead.
ourselves. I keep telling people like, hey, bro, like I think I know how to how to get you places. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna.
I mean,
I'm
but you
also not
already
gonna
did
hold
that
your
though
hand.
because
Yeah,
yeah, but you already did. You've already done that once because like
and
one
we're
of your
not gonna. Yeah,
friends, you know what I'm saying? One of your friends was having like some stuff with the music, and then you took it over and literally was getting getting gigs and pushing it, and then getting him a lot of recognition that like he
I
wasn't
mean, he
getting
already
before.
had that
Let me keep it a
recognition. Yeah,
stack.
but like
He
he
had
already had that
recognition, but when
recognition.
you
You
were
know what I'm
doing it,
saying?
you already
Like,
pushing it. But you were
yeah,
pushing it to another level that like I don't think he
yeah,
was ready for at the time, and then he was like, "Oh shit," and he kind of stepped back. But
yeah.
I've
But
also
he's
noticed
doing
with
it
you
now.
because
He's
you, I mean,
he's doing it now. He's got his own team. He's doing his thing. Like, we're not gonna focus on anybody else's shit. Like, what I'm saying is what I want to do, and me and you both, like what we want to do with this brand and this no
mm,
headline movement. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
we don't want to get into a certain field or a certain aspect. We like this, like, I feel like this whole podcast shit, I like it because I like to talk about shit. So like, me and you already
yeah,
gonna have this conversation. Me and you are already gonna have this conversation.
mm,
Me and the friends that we are gonna bring on this podcast, we already would have had this conversation. So why not record it and give that information out to everybody else? There's no reason to
yeah,
like Kevin was saying in that video, like, what are you gonna do with that information? You gonna die with it?
yeah,
You gonna bring it to the grave for what? So we gonna record
yeah,
these.
most
We're gonna
definitely.
record these audio conversations and now this video conversation, so everybody can take a little piece of it and be like, you know what? Oh, maybe he's right. And like one of the things,
Yeah,
you said, all right, go ahead. My bad.
no,
I'm
go ahead, go
kind of
ahead.
just,
Finish
yeah,
your thought. Go ahead.
I kind of get, I kind
No,
of
finish
get
your
in
thought.
my,
I got you. I
yeah,
got
in
you.
my rage. Yeah, like, that's why this is kind of Ragecast. Um, for this segment, we gonna title this one Ragecast. But I have I don't know, like I feel like I have a business mindset, and I can see, yo, where you can be. Maybe you just don't know how to get there yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around the world, like, so, like, why not be like, hey, like, use my friends and shit like that, and be like, hey, bro, like, I'm gonna support and
And your
share your shit.
experiences.
Yeah, I'm gonna support and share your shit to my friends that are in different states, different country, whatever. And you support and share my shit and just get it around to your local community. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
yeah, like I don't
and
want
that's
to.
that's the
Yeah,
part where like I think that's the part where there's a disconnect. Like because
yeah,
we'll be like the first ones of our friends to do that, and like we're like the first to do these type of things. The support is like scarcely there because everybody is scared to see it. Like I've learned this even with my own journey, and I mean you've seen it. You know, when I first started fighting, and when I was doing my thing, nobody wanted to see me do it. Or they wanted to see me get beat the fuck up. Like it wasn't genuine support. You know what I'm saying? And then when I fight in Bellator, I finally fight in Bellator. Like that's the second biggest MMA promotion in the world, and I fight in there, do my thing, and then now people are starting to, oh, you're actually really doing it, motherfucker. I've been doing it. It's just the fact that people don't want to support you unless you get there. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
I still haven't arrived.
Like,
I still haven't arrived there yet.
Yeah, like I've been watching like hella old Nipsey Hussle, like Nipsey Hussle interviews or whatever, and I'm gonna be one to say like I didn't get into so I knew about Nipsey Hussle from when I was in high school or whatever, but I wasn't super on Nipsey Hussle. Like yeah, I wasn't hip to him like that. My friends were, but I didn't get hit to Nipsey Hussle till like
Victory Lap or what? His
2015. Was it Victory Lap? No, probably like Slauson Boys 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like Hosey pulled up to the. I don't mean to use people's names. One of the homeboys or whatever. He pulled up to the gate or whatever, and he was playing the shit, and I was like, oh shit, like who's that? And he was like, oh, it's Nipsey Hussle. I was like, that's Nipsey Hussle? What the fuck? Like I ain't heard like about it in hella long, but like now I'm realizing that he was so much more than just like the music, you know what I mean? Like there was so much motivation, and there's so much in his talks and his interviews and shit. There's so much information to gather. So
many gems, bro. So many gems, bro. So many jewels. But that's what a lot of people like. I'm also learning too. Like people now, they want to be entertained, instead of or like be put up on game. Like everybody rather be sold some shit or or like I said, entertained instead of actually getting the real gems and asking these questions, because we're conditioned to not ask questions. If you ask questions, there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? And then I like for me, like I started fucking with Nip probably probably like 2016. Because one of the homies that I was boxing with at the time, he used to just play that shit all the time. And then my homeboy, that used to rap, he sounded like him. And everybody was like, oh, you sound like Nip. And I was like, who the fuck is that? And then I heard him when I was like training, and I was like, oh shit. So then I put it all together. But then as I've listened to him over the years, until his death, R.I.P.
Well, we was listening to Nip in so much fire in San Diego too. Cause he had that song.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
With the game that I used to always play and shit.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. But like, I'm just talking about like I started listening to his interviews and stuff after that. Like
his interviews I wasn't hit to.
I found out what he went.
I was more listening to his music, but I didn't know there was so much like I don't know, just inspiration and like gems and shit in his interviews. Like there's so much like game that you can listen to and be like, oh shit, like.
But you know what? I think
about it like that.
But the best game that I think is universal right now and was relevant to today is that Joe Rogan podcast with Kevin Hart, like the one that he just did. If anybody hasn't seen that shit, go watch it. That'll put you up on so much and get your ass off your fucking ass, bro. Because like the way he broke it down, he was like this like the game of life thing that he said. It was like it's like a game, but it has game like tendencies to it. You know what I'm saying? How he's like, this is how you got to look at it, how you got to operate. It's like a game, but it's real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just the way that he broke shit down and was like, made it tangible for everybody to get. And then you can see how authentic he was. Like that shit wasn't some pre-made speech or just some regular shit that motivational bullshit that everybody else likes to say. Like, because a lot of motherfuckers, like Joe Rogan was saying, there's a lot of guys who say motivational shit but haven't acquired anything or haven't done anything with their life. Kevin has done everything. Like you've seen him go from being a comic to a movie star to a businessman to a fitness guru entrepreneur thing, because he started the running thing, and he teamed up with Nike to do the run thing, and now he's teaming up with JP Morgan Chase. Like this man is literally putting the bar up. I'm tilting my head for the earphones, but
I got you.
He's literally pushing the bar every single time and pushing the envelope to where you have like that shit is infectious. It makes you want to do better. Like, because we were talking about that shit. Like when you put me on it, I promise you, I probably watched that interview like 3 times since you showed it to me. I watched it like 3 times. Like no joke. Because I was just amazed at how
I didn't go to sleep last night because I was watching that interview. Like.
Yeah.
That was the whole reason I kind of stayed up late, because it's about 2 hours, but like, you know, like I got other shit that like I'm doing. I'm talking to the wife, you know, like I'm fucking, you know, playing on my phone or whatever. But like I was like trying to like just stay geared into like to that interview because yeah, bro, he was putting so much game out there, like
So much game, bro.
bro, so much game. Like
And
he just like just like the way he said like just the information part, like bro, like
yeah,
there ain't no reason to like hide information. And like there's no reason to deny information either. Like maybe it's like or like you know like just game or whatever, bro. Like it's I don't know.
yeah, no, I mean, but the other part that like got me too is when he was talking about how everything that you do in your life is going to come together at some point. Like when he was talking about how he started doing the fitness and his personal trainer and everything, then he got to
Yeah,
the accident. And he was like, if your core wasn't so strong, you wouldn't be walking right now.
exactly.
And like everything, like every ounce of information, like you don't know what you're supposed to do with this information, but or why you have all the information that we have, but one day it's all going to come together, and then we're going to be like, oh shit, it was for this moment. And then how he was saying, so then from that point on, he's like, the game is on, and now I'm going to keep getting better than what I was before. Like when he was saying that, yeah, they told me you're not going to do exercises for my back or whatever, but then I'm going to figure out how I can get my motor skills with my hands, or is there anything I can squeeze to do that, or then is there anything I can do for my mind? Oh, you can
There's
increase your lungs by breathing. And I was like,
yeah
bro, this thing, he really broke down everything that you could possibly do into where you don't have idle time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what was good. Which also reminds me, hold on, I know I just said a lot. This book I've been reading is called Atomic Habits by James Clear.
yeah I got it
Say
downloaded.
talk.
I haven't read it yet, but I got it downloaded on my
Bro,
phone.
that is the most amazing book I have ever read. And you know I read a lot, bro.
Yeah,
That book right
I'm
there
trying to get
changed
into
my
it. I'm trying to
whole
get
life.
into it.
It changed my whole life. Like literally, it made me change everything about myself.
What's it
And really,
about?
basically, it's like the small choices you make now over time and the habits that you make over time make the big successes and make the big noises. Like one thing that he said that really resonated, just especially with me since I'm a fighter, is when he was talking about what makes the greats stand out from everybody else. And it's not everybody, everybody says, no, it's a passion and enthusiasm. But he said the other thing is how they handle the boredom, because greatness is monotonous. So basically, or monotonous, excuse me.
Yeah, he got into an accident, right? Like he got hit over the head with a bat, and that's like kind of what
Yeah,
like
with a baseball.
sparked
Yeah,
his whole
that's what
shit,
started
right?
everything. Yeah, he got hit in the face with a baseball bat, but then he went from being able to not throw a ball to do all this other stuff to being like a college standout. You know what I'm saying? But basically, it's like the little choices that you make. Like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep on time. I'm going to learn this. I'm gonna break down every hour of my day and just see where the inadequacies are. Like, if I want to start learning how to read, like for me, one thing that I've been doing ever since then is because to what started me running all like for these 60 days is that I would just tell myself like, all right, tomorrow morning I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. and I'm going to run my 5K down the street and then achieve my goal. And that's literally what I've been saying to myself. And I get up every morning and I go run, and then I come back and I just put a tally mark on how I did it. And it's
And
those
you gonna
small
get
goals. So then when I fight, my cardio is gonna be impeccable to where I'm like, all right, I can keep a pace on somebody that they can't keep up with. It's just a little shit like that. And he was just saying like, you don't fall to the standards of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. And that shit blew me the fuck away. And handling the boredom like of training, because bro, training sucks. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been training for a minute, and don't nobody want to get up every day to go get punched in the face. Don't nobody ever want to get up and just be sore and fucking be training all the time. Like, it's fun and you gotta love what you do, but there are points where it gets boring because it's like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do right now, and then you don't have that creativity in there. But when you learn how to channel that and do that, that's what changes the game. It changes everything. So like with us doing this podcast, the fact that we just keep doing this shit, even though we don't have a lot of followers or anything like that, we still have quality content that we're still putting out, and that will eventually, over time, like Joe Rogan's saying, the motherfucker went from doing this for 10 years or whatever, and look where he's at right now. And he even said it himself, I did not have an end result in sight. I just grinded. I just kept grinding, and I just keep doing it. So, and that's the part that just read the book, bro. Read the book, and it'll change. I don't look at you got clear.
yeah, I just switched my camera. I was listening the whole time, but
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, just read that book, bro. And to listeners, read that fucking book. If you want to be better than what you are, read the damn book.
yeah, man, that's something I want to get into is is reading, because like I know we talked about it last, like that I like to read like articles and shit like that. But yeah, if I can read books and shit like that, I'll read them, or maybe I can just listen to them on audio, because it's
Yeah, I mean that helps too. It stimulates the
yeah
brain either way.
yeah. I'm just trying to stimulate my mind. You know what I mean?
I use audiobooks when I go running. I use audiobooks when I go running.
Yeah. Yeah, cause
Cause
like I
I
mean I'm on my phone all day regardless. I'm on my phone whether I'm watching TV or I'm fucking watch, like if I'm watching YouTube, I'll just be on my phone, and that's like so that's we can get into this topic or whatever. But the reason I deleted my social media is because like I
Yep.
felt like okay, I'm trying to build this brand with the homie, right? You know, me and you, right?
Yeah.
We trying to build this brand. There's no headline. You know, we gonna keep saying that shit.
No headline.
Yeah.
No headline.
You know, like with back when I did used to manage or whatever, like I kind of learned the whole social media aspect of like getting out there and like getting when I was like doing my sketches or whatever, they might have sucked or whatever, but like I was learning the whole
I
social
didn't
media
suck.
game. I mean, some of them
Yeah.
sucked, but like if I'm gonna be humble about it, like some of them sucked, but that's something I was learning was the whole social media game. It's like there's uh there's a lot of people out there that will support you, and like as long as you support them, right?
Yep.
And that's something that like you're close, like you gonna learn right away, which I learned right when I put out this podcast. I was like or me and you put out this I hate to keep just saying me, um
No, I get it.
but me and you, yeah, like me and you put out this podcast or whatever, was that your closest homies, like they're not gonna support you right away. They're gonna see what you do, and then they're gonna
Bro.
support you. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Bro.
like your homies see what, like it's the same thing with your fight career. Like motherfuckers was laughing
Mm-hmm.
at you at first. You know, maybe not laughing at you,
Mm-hmm.
but like laughing at the
No, they was
idea.
laughing.
Yeah,
No,
they was
niggas was
laughing
laughing,
at you. You
bro.
know what I'm saying? They're like, "Pshaw, you gonna be a fighter? Yeah, fuck out of here." But with this whole but then you start doing shit like you started having shows or whatever. Like you got a Bellator fight. Now this whole coronavirus shit is kind of holding you back. But
Yeah.
once it gets right, you gonna get your shit right.
Yeah.
And something within the and something within the Vegas realm is because like that is where I'm from. But in the Vegas creative realm, we do not support each other for shit. Like,
Yeah.
and
Most
that's
definitely.
something that
That's
and
with
that's
anything,
something
bro. That's
that
with
yeah,
anything.
it's with anything, but like we're quick as fuck to support another city, another state. Like for some
Yep.
reason, we quick as fuck to be like, oh bro, homie from LA is like fire, homie from the Bay is fire, homie from Phoenix is fire. But bro,
Yep.
like when it comes to Vegas creators, Vegas like anything, bro, Vegas does not
Yeah.
support our artists, and like that's something that I talked to my boy, shout out Wolf Dawson. We was talking about that shit like heavy. We was saying like uh like how long has he like he's been out for a minute or whatever. The only thing that's like, and like people in the city know about him. Like people in this, like he's
Mm-hmm.
he's undeniable. He's in the city. Like people fucking know about him, and people from other states know about him too. But to get Vegas behind you, bro, like you got to get another city to fucking like to really back
To
you,
fuck with you.
to really fuck
Yeah.
with you, to like to be from Vegas, like you got to get co-signed by like somebody from like LA or some shit, or go to Atlanta
Yeah.
and fucking get co-signed. Or there's like a new dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And get
forget
that
dude's
push. Yeah.
name, but he from Vegas. I think he was on a double XL freshman cover, and he went to New York to get it popping. I don't remember what dude's name is. Wolf was talking about it when you had came down to Vegas when I was on leave.
Yeah.
I forget the dude's name, but he went to New York to get it popping. But the reason that people,
That's what I'm saying,
but the
bro.
re- but the reason people go to other cities to get it popping and they won't do it in Vegas is because Vegas won't support their own artists. But they'll be quick to be like, "Oh man, who is this dude? He ain't from Vegas. I never seen him at a local show. I never seen him at Beauty Bar, or I never Beauty Bar's closed now, but like I never seen him at this venue or that venue." It's like because bro, like you in the local artist community, y'all don't support each other, and that's something that I
Yeah.
want to do within our fucking like within our community, yeah, I'm in Spain, right? But I'm still from Vegas. I'm still gonna rep Vegas. I'm still gonna rep Northtown forever, cause that's my fucking city. And
Yeah.
I want my city to fucking get on the map. Like we got so much untapped talent. Um, like why the fuck like why are we not all creating? Cause like there's so many creative individuals in Vegas, but for some reason
There's so much
we
talent.
not on the
Yeah,
map.
there's so much talent, but like that's where I mean, which goes back to the point I was saying earlier. You know, a lot of people don't want to support their own because one, they're like afraid to it, and they want to see if we're gonna fail first. I think that's
Yeah.
just what it is. They want to see if you're gonna fail first, and they're afraid to back you because what if you do flop? And they're like, oh, we put all this time and you flop. It don't fucking matter. At least I went for something. That's the point that I think a lot of people don't understand is at least if you go for something, you're standing out. Like you to be honest, bro, you're one of the most creative dudes I've ever met by far. Like, cause you can do it with music, you know what I'm saying? You can do it with your acting. You're doing it with this podcast. Like you always have a mind for something. You're always thinking about something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just not great at everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
no,
I'm
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
But you
like
see everything. You know how to break everything down. Like
yeah.
the way I can describe it best is like you're a point guard, where like you can see how the floor works. You know what I'm saying? You command the floor, and then you can be like, all right, I can break shit down this way, and then get it going. You know, like me, I'm like a role guy. Like I'm like, all right, so my job is to dunk the damn ball. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dunk the fucking ball. Like me, I don't have any other super amazing talents or anything like that. Like my shit, I like to fight. That's it. Like I like to fight. I like to fight. Like if reading was a talent, I'm a good reader, but I like to fight. But it's the fact that people won't back you until like they see it. Like and it's not even like they look at you as an investment. It's just like people always hate you until you what is it? How does it go? First they laugh at you, then they support you or some shit like that. Like, you know, they ridicule you and then they're gonna be chanting your name like, oh, I knew them niggas when they was you know, when Satal was in Spain and Will was in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I knew that nigga when he was doing it. You know, I got stories about that nigga. He was fucked up, but then now he's doing this shit. You know, like people always want to have stories to tell after you make it, and that's the part that really bothers me is because we're so quick to support somebody else. We're so quick to see how they do it. But then when your own homies are doing it, like the shit that irritates me the most is like, all right, so with me being a fighter or whatever, so many motherfuckers was always like, bro, let me get a free ticket. Let me get a free ticket. How the fuck do you think I get paid?
Bro, I'm one of your best friends and I was paying for fucking tickets. Like
Exactly.
that's
That's what
just
I'm
show. Like
saying.
if you
You
somebody
was investing in my dream. You was investing in my dream, just like we're investing in yours right here. Like, cause when you started acting, nigga, I tried. I was trying to help you out, and I was pushing the shit that like I could.
I was pushing the shit too, and then I broke my arm and I got fucking lazy. Like
Yeah, but that's what I'm
that's what
saying. No,
happened. That's what happened. I broke my
that's what I'm saying. We
arm.
supported
I
each other.
got
We supported
lazy.
each other.
Yeah. I got
We
lazy on
supported
my
each other
sketch
through what we
game. I
did.
got lazy on fucking, like, doing the whole music management shit. Like, I got lazy. And now I'm
Yeah,
back
I
on
mean,
my shit. Like, this is what I want to do. I want to get into the entertainment. Like, I want to get into entertaining people. And, like, the best thing about YouTube and Anchor and fucking, Joe Rogan moving to Spotify, all that shit, bro, is because they're putting the hands back into the creators and taking
yep.
that shit out like record labels and fucking well, I mean not licensing companies, but like all these like major companies and giving like all the money to these fucking rich ass white folk that like don't do shit. Like all they do is fucking they got a big name and they'll fucking sign you when you
And
get
they'll
a big
ride it.
name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like yeah, like let's take all that shit back, bro. Like take all that shit back. Take that shit to the street. Like
Mm-hmm.
and everybody wants to be a day one fan. Like I'm gonna be like 100. Like everybody like to be a day one fan. Like
Yep.
who am I fucking? Like I started fucking with Lil TJ. Like fucking what? Like 2, 3. Like probably like
Mm-hmm.
2. Like whenever he fucking came out in the game and he dropped his first little tape, I got on his shit. He's still not pop. Like he's not popping like that yet. But
No, but he's getting some
yeah,
traction.
Polo G. I started fucking with him like like
Yep.
straight out the
After
gate.
what is it? Pop up at your with the game. That's
No, I
all.
think he
Yeah.
had some shit before that. Like that was like his
No, that's the
big
one.
like hit.
That's the one that
That's the one that kind of put
I
him
got hip
on.
to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's when I
started
got hip to
fucking
him.
with Rod Wave before
Yeah,
dude
before
like
people started
like
getting on these motherfuckers right
yeah.
now. Like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Elite Chopper, like he's getting his name out there now. I was fucking with him like a year or two ago. It's everybody love to be a day one fan. Oh, bro, I was there when you had fucking 5 views, 10 views, bro. If you was there, just share my shit, bro. Like just like and share my shit, like
Yeah, it's not like
I'm not
we're
gonna,
asking you for much, bro. I'm not
bro.
asking you
That
for no
shit don't
money.
take
I'm
no
not asking
money
you for
out your
anything.
pocket. That shit don't take no
It's
money
just
out
a
your
little time
pocket.
to
That
tell your
shit.
homie, like, yo, support this dude. He got some fire shit. Support this dude. Like, that's
I'm
literally
not even.
all it
Yeah,
takes.
I'm not even saying push my shit. I'm saying, hey, bro, like if I put something out and you my boy, you consider yourself one of my day one friends, just like I consider you one of my day one friends. If you were to put some shit out, I'm gonna like and share your shit. I'm gonna share your shit to people because I'm gonna support.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I
no,
mean?
I got I got two. Like, there's a few people that's been rocking with me through this whole fighting shit. Like you, Rob, uh, what's his name, Howard Marquise,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
even though me and her, like, we broke up or whatever, like Shannon, like
yeah.
she's been rocking with me even after we broke up, bro. Like, she came to my, like, I didn't know this shit
Yeah, she
until
came to your Bellator fight.
I didn't even know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even fucking know.
That's
You know what I'm
support, bro.
saying?
Like
Even
that's support.
that's support. No, but that's what I'm saying. She believed in my vision, though. And then, like, there's people who I didn't know until later on, until after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just in my zone or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I had people like that, but everybody else, like, now I'm starting to get people now because they saw me on Bellator. They was like, "Oh, you fight on TV?" But I was like, "Nigga, where were you at when I was fighting in Cali Cage Wars? Where were you at when I was fighting I was
At
fighting outside when I was
the Indian Reserve shit.
yeah
Was that the one where
yeah
you was getting your eye poked out, or was that a
yeah,
different
bro.
spot? That was the one dude was eye gouging you.
Yeah.
That
And
shit
I
was
had the blue
crazy,
shorts on, and dude kept getting. But I was beating his ass, and then that shit happened. I
bro.
was so
That
pissed,
motherfucker tried to do a spinning back fist and fucking missed every single fucking hit.
bro.
That
And I
shit
was like,
was
all right,
that fucking
all
fight
right,
was comedy, bro. And then dude, yeah, he started poking your fucking eye. This last
bro. He
dude
need
faked
no
a This last dude for the Bellator fight faked a fucking
a nut shot. That shit was
faked a
clear to
nut
the body,
shot.
dog. Clear to the
Bro,
body.
you can
And
watch
then
the fucking replay. Like,
exactly
yeah.
but bro, and even the commission thought that shit. The commission came in there and was like, "Oh, it's not over." Like that, and he said, "I thought it was to the gut." The commission said that, and then I was like, "No, it's to the nuts." But the dude, he didn't even react the way that you would react when you get hit in the nuts. When you get hit in the nuts, you jump, or then you turn away, or you put your hand instantly on your nuts. His hand was on his stomach,
Bro,
like,
why
and
does
that's,
fights
bro.
not have instant replay?
No,
They
because
have instant replay, but it don't count for nothing. Because I think even because baseball used to not have instant replay, and now they do, right?
yeah, I mean, they only do it for fighting. It's only for like the eye gouges and shit like that. But like, it fucks with the fight time and all that stuff, because then you'll try to dispute shit, and it gives you proper rest time and all that other shit instead of the actual fight. Like, it's more breaks in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Than the actual action.
Bro, bro, it was already a break in the fight. They already had stopped the fight. So
Yeah,
when I was
because he said it
watching,
was a nut shot.
I had to watch the replay, and because I had to go to fucking PT or whatever, and I'm like watching the shit, and like my chief like, nah, bro, you gonna come play basketball with us? Like, for what, bro? I fucking suck. Like, I'm
Yeah, yeah,
terrible at
yeah.
basketball. Why the fuck y'all want me to play? I'm trying to
Mm.
watch my boys fight, and like I had to fucking get on a VPN, go to fucking, like put my shit in the US and then fucking be able to watch it
Mm-hmm.
because I was in Bahrain at the time. Like it's
Yeah.
there's I don't know, man. That shit's nuts. Like, yeah, like they don't have pun intended. That's nuts. uh,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
they don't got no instant replay for that. Because when I watched it, Ellie said he lost. Like, bro, he just won. What the fuck is she talking about? And then boom, and
Yeah.
then like they're like, nah, it was a nut shot. I was like, how? And
No,
then
but then the
round
other
two
part is
came
when
and
I
I saw your
dropped him
knee
against the
roll.
fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, my knee went out on that. But like, I'm talking about, and then towards the latter end of the first round, I dropped him. Like, he sat up against the fence, so I thought it was over then, because I was
Yeah.
hitting him. He sat down and turtled up, so I was like, all right, it's over. But then in the
That should
second
have
round,
been
my
over,
knee
bro.
rolled.
Why did
My knee rolled.
why didn't the ref step in and stop it as soon as the fucking nut shot happened? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, because he, like, the way he pulled me off too, I thought it was the end of the fight. Because the way he threw me off, it looked like the fight was over.
yeah.
Because the way he threw me, I was like, oh yeah, it's done. Because I felt it was done, because he made it, like, when I hit him in the stomach, he made the sound. I was like, oh yeah, he done.
Bro,
And then, like,
a stop in a fight can change the whole fight. You just saw that shit with Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje. Like, well, I
bro,
mean, that wasn't
dog.
it was like, bro, in that second round when he had got dropped, bro, if there was like 10 more seconds, that fight would have been over. But
Yeah, or then
boom, the bell rung and Justin Gaethje was like, all right, bet, like I'm about to chill
came
out,
back and got
get
busy.
mad technical with it, and fucked
and
old
got
boy
busy.
up. Yeah, like
Bro, that was the worst beatdown I've ever seen, dog. Like, to be
yeah.
honest, I like,
It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch
yeah,
for
I low key
sure.
wanted to cry. I wanted to cry when I saw Tony getting his face beaten like that because I like dude's from Michigan. He went to Grand Valley High School and he graduated from Montague High School. And I mean, he went to Grand Valley University, and like I know of him and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just seeing him get beat up like that, I was like, dog. Oh my God, that hurts. Like that hurts. Because Justin was cracking that motherfucker with some heat, boy. I was like, God damn. Like if somebody was hitting me like that, bro, I'm a lesser man. I probably been like, I'm straight. I'm straight. Because when he shook his head after that last jab, I felt so bad, bro. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen nobody get beat up like that. Like all my years of fighting, I ain't never seen Tony get tagged like that. Like he got his ass beat. Like, oh, horrible. Horrible.
I don't know what would have happened with Khabib, but I think it would have been a different fight. It would have been a different fight. It wouldn't have been the same
Yeah,
fight that we watched.
I think Khabib would have got cut up with the elbows. To be honest, I think Khabib would
Yeah,
got cut up
cause
from the
Khabib,
elbows.
he comes in, he just comes in forward.
Yeah, he shoots that low single. He shoots a
Yeah,
low single, and then if he does a blast double, he like his stuff. He always changes everything. Like he does micro changes. Like he'll switch his hands from a single to a double, back to a single, back to a double, and then he'll just ride you to where you get tired of like trying to frame, but he just keeps doing the shit until you can't do it
he
no
can't do
more. And
shit
then
no more.
what makes him dangerous too is the way that he leg laces, because he takes you down at the hips to where you can't do shit. And with Tony, because he's so unfucking predictable, the dude will roll and do some crazy shit on the ground, and like, he'll just do some weird shit. And he does a lot of damage from the bottom because like what he did to Kevin, he fucked Kevin up off his back.
Yeah,
My elbows splitting that dude up. I was like, God damn. And like anybody that Tony brings to the ground and he starts cutting with them elbows, it's a done deal. You know, and I think that's where Khabib would have had problems. But then at the same time, I think Khabib's pressure with him just unrelenting with the takedown would just be the deciding factor. I think Khabib wins, but he doesn't win as dominant as everybody would think he would have won. I think it would have been like a split decision or some shit, or something like it'd be a dangerously close decision. But Khabib would look like he got his face hit through a meat grinder or some shit, because he's gonna take some shots. Because Khabib gets hit a lot, and so does Tony. Tony. Oh, you lagging? Really? Am I lagging?
no, I'm lagging. Like from what is showing on my computer.
No, for me, you look good.
Y'all are good. You can see me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you look a little choppy, but
I look
it's not
stupid
bad.
choppy right here on my shit.
Oh shit! I just went blue.
Yeah. Not choppy,
it might be your Wi-Fi. Is your Wi-Fi?
Yeah. I'm just gonna come back to the regular webcam. Fuck it.
Oh, timeout. Hey, so which reminds me, since we're on this fucking topic with the UFC shit, what do you think about them being like the only sports shit going right now?
Bro, I heard baseball might come back. I mean, I'm not even a big baseball fan, but from what I heard was that they was looking for these. Dana White's looking for this UFC island, and baseball
Fight
is looking
Island.
for the same shit, bro. Like, imagine if all these sports like people, they just had a sports island, and like there was a fucking football stadium over there, baseball stadium over there, basketball stadium over there, UFC stadium over there.
All the sports games go over there.
Yeah.
I mean, but yes.
I mean,
it
kind of takes shit away from the fans, but like for right now, bro, we can only watch TV. So like, why not? Bring it to that.
But the other thing too, which makes me think, was what if I'm not big into this whole Corona shit, but say what if this pandemic gets worse or whatever, and it spreads over to the fight organizations or to those other organizations, and then boom, it's a fucked up ordeal, and then we ain't gonna have shit. But the other thing I'm thinking too is because Dana White's been pushing this shit, because there have been fighters that have tested for it and have been pulled out of fights. Like Jacare, Jacare and his team had coronavirus, and then Uriah Hall, his fight got canceled. And then, but the other thing too is like, we're supposed to get that second wave in the winter. We're supposed to get the second peak in the winter, because I guess we still haven't hit our first peak yet. America still hasn't hit their first peak yet. And so, but it's supposed to get worse in the wintertime.
You said peak for the coronavirus? Ain't that shit at like 10 mil? 10 million? I don't know.
It's still counting. That's what I'm saying. We haven't peaked out yet. Everybody else, all the other countries have peaked out and shit, but we haven't peaked out over here. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if it goes into the winter time, like, you know, with this shit going on, like, it's gonna fuck up a lot of things. Because what if we push it back even further? What if we push it back till 2021 into like the fall or spring or summer, to where we can't compete or anything? Because I know for me, it hurts me because my job is to fight, and
the U.S. has
1.7
1.7 million confirmed cases, 99,000 deaths, 353,000 recovered. So there's like, I mean,
see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, what if this shit gets worse in the wintertime and then we don't have no sports?
360,000 of the cases are in New York. 23,000 of the deaths are in New York. And then New Jersey, which is right across the river.
And that's the cold environment.
It's this whole, the whole Northeast, pretty much. California got a lot of fucking cases. I know Nevada's pretty fucking low. I'm pretty sure Arizona's pretty low.
Arizona just opened up everything.
Yeah, 16,000 cases, only 800 deaths.
I know Michigan's up here too. Michigan got cases.
Nevada's only got 392 deaths.
Michigan got a lot of cases.
7,000 cases. Montana's hella low, only 479 cases. If Montana's fucking huge, but there's nothing out there. Like, it's just fucking mad green. It's just mad
cornfields.
Like, like hella fucking forests and all that shit. So
yeah. I mean, but this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm glad there's some type of sporting events going on, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm like 50-50 on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but because I personally don't think this shit is that bad. I could be naive to this shit. I don't know, but I just don't. Because what is it? The Agenda 21 shit. Have you looked into that?
No, what's that?
Bro, look into Agenda 21, dog.
What is it, bro? We on the podcast. Might as well fucking talk about it.
No, I am, but I'm just saying, like, it's like a thing for like control, and I think it happened back in like the 80s or something. But it's basically like this corona shit is just basically like the precursor to making everybody be centralized and all this other stuff, so that the rural areas get pushed out, so that they can have reliable energy sources or some shit like that. I'm quoting it like off the top of my head, but I mean, you got the computer, you can look it up. But that's where it's like
Agenda 21.
Basically it's another form of control to where and it keeps us all like confined to shit. You know what I'm saying? It makes us all dependent on like something with the energy resources and shit like that too. So.
Agenda 21 is a non-binding action plan of the United Nations with regard to sustainable development. It is a product of the Earth Summit held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. What the fuck does that mean? Why is all my shit in Spanish? We'll talk about it on the next podcast, I guess. We'll talk about this Agenda 20. I'll look more into it and we'll talk more about it because I don't want to spend too much time on something I don't really know shit about. Unless you know a lot about it, you know, then you can.
I mean, I know a little bit about it. Like, I don't know like too much. I just remember reading some shit on it. Yeah. Okay. Give me another. Let me look at it a little bit more, and then I can be proficient in it and be able to accurately explain it. Yeah, but that's just tripped out, bro. It's just like, bro, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, this whole fight shit and everything that's going on is kind of like weird with it. It's kind of like, I don't know.
But like, you know, coming with this Agenda 21 shit, I think that's another theme to this podcast is we're not gonna have all the answers, but we can get y'all's mind questioning it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just here. We just here to make you think. God damn it,
we here to make you about it. You know, we're not gonna be able to give you all the information because we don't got all the information ourselves. The information that we do have, you're gonna find. This is gonna be the journey to information. That's mostly what this podcast is the journey to information. We have ideas, we hear about shit, so we gonna read on it. We gonna let y'all find the information just like we finding the information. There ain't no reason to hold this shit in and like wait till I see you in person and be like, hey bro, like you heard about this? Let me because that's kind of what it's kind of like a narcissistic, or maybe not narcissistic. What's the word for that? Like you trying to get praise.
That's a narcissist.
Is that narcissistic? Yeah, like oh, I got this information. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Like, if you got an idea, come on the podcast. Come talk about it with us. Because we don't got all the information.
Level with us. Yeah. Level with us, Sporto.
Yeah, just fucking.
I mean, Joe Rogan be doing that. He be having that dude. Was it Jesse? The homie Jesse that be looking up shit all the time.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Shit, if we could
look up shit all the time and be making shit relevant.
That dude's a beast, man. Like, and that's one of the reasons I really liked. That's one of the reasons I really liked that podcast, because it was such a, it's what my mind's on right now. Of like, all right, this is a game. I need to figure out how to play the game, and I need to
Yeah.
learn. You know what I mean? Like, I need to learn my lane in life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their lane. Maybe the acting shit might not work for me. Maybe the fucking, the cooking channel that I'm trying to do, maybe that shit won't work for me. Maybe the DJ mix shit won't work for me. But this podcast shit, all I do is talk. Yeah, all I do is talk. So this shit'll work. So why not let everybody be in on this journey, that, this journey of discovery information, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit that we're going to be looking up in trying to get in this social media game of, hey, let's share our shit. Let's go find people that will support us so we can support them too. It's all about support and support. There shouldn't be one way, like, it shouldn't be one way streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, if I'm sharing your shit, you share my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
reciprocate. Let's not be crabs in a barrel. Let's be fucking ladders and help each other fucking grow, bro. Like, I'm tired of that shit. Tired of this shit.
Yeah. And that's something that I learned from my city before, is, like, seeing my homeboys talk about that shit. Bro, why can't Vegas get on? Like, why? Like, it's such an untapped resource. Why can't we get on? Bro, because nobody wants to support each other. Y'all more want to bring a festival of outsiders into the city than to make up a whole festival of straight Vegas artists. Why is that not a thing? The whole time I was in San Diego, like, I heard people talk about it. I never saw it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
no, I mean, but that's because everything is turning into a prolific quote with everybody getting a whole bunch of likes. Like, everybody wants to sound deep and sound like they do part of the solution and shit, but did not actually put the work in to do it, or put in the effort to do the shit. Because everybody else is kind of like, I mean, it's like, what is that, fake deep, fake woke motherfuckers that just be like, bro, this is what it is, and they're just doing the shit just to be seen, not for really what it is.
Exactly. Like, and you know what I mean? Like, people might see us like that too, like,
hell no. There's no.
People might see us like that, and that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. What we're trying to do is, hey, we're looking for information. We're gonna give out the information.
Because they can't say that we're fake woke or fake deep or anything like that, because we're actually doing effort into doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not just sitting there putting quotes on Instagram or fucking Facebook or Snapchat or doing shit just to be like, I want to be seen today. No, we're actually putting proof in the pudding. Like, nigga, we did a podcast and we said what we were doing. There's nothing about us that would say we're trying to be fake deep or fake woke. No, because anybody who knows us knows these are conversations that we have.
These
are conversations that regardless if there's a microphone, a camera, or anything on there, we've had conversations like this the whole time. Like, even when we were talking about when we were fucking around that whole time talking about the Hail Satan and the Luciferian age and all this other shit, like, bro, do you remember that shit? Motherfuckers was getting uncomfortable, but at the same time we were talking about it.
We be saying Hail the Dark Prince all the time, and it was funny, bro. Like, that shit was hella funny to me. Like,
no, it was making me laugh my ass off.
It was funny. We're not Satan worshipers, but like,
that shit was funny.
We'll talk shit. We love to talk shit, and we like to let people question their own beliefs. Not that I want you to question your faith, you know what I'm saying, but I want you to question what you believe in. Why not have why not question the government? You know what I'm saying? Why not question the news media? Bro, the media,
I hate that because I said so bullshit, bro. That shit fucking irks me, dog. When motherfuckers be like, just follow this because, it's in the Bible, so it's right. Nigga, there's a lot of fallacies in that shit. What the fuck? Or the same thing with the government. There's so many fallacies in that shit. It's double talk.
And the way the media is paid, bro, like, because the way news used to be, what they would say, hey, this happened today, that happened today, boom, and that's it. Maybe there's a car chase, somebody got arrested, somebody got shot. That's what they cover on the news, the local news, right?
Yep.
Now it's like a very political stance of like,
or it's like fucking Kim Kardashian and shit.
Yeah, that's celeb news. I'm talking about real news. I'm talking about fucking CNN.
No, that be on real news too.
Oh, for real?
Yes,
I don't watch that shit. I don't watch that shit like that because of shit.
I've seen it before. Like, some of the stuff that we're talking about on the news be like, let me see. Like when they're saying that shit with Bruce Jenner and the sex change. Don't nobody give a fuck. Like, okay, the alphabet people gonna get mad at me for saying that shit, but bro, like, that's between y'all. Don't push that agenda on everybody to where they feel like they have to do that shit. Like, okay, that's what you want to do. That's what you are. All right, let it be. It doesn't need to be just because it's a celebrity. It doesn't need to be pushed out to the forefront. But I mean, I understand
Exactly.
the
They
right
said
movements. I understand like the right movements and all that other shit. But bro, still,
they
like
said they
even with
said
black people,
the only reason that shit got news coverage is because it was a famous white male.
real shit.
If it wasn't a fuck if it was a even if it was a famous black male, they would have said it and that was it. Or if it was a famous Asian male or Mexican male or like
Or
whatever or a
yes, bro,
female
that's what I'm
like
saying.
or if
Because
it was
even
just a
look, bro,
female.
there's so many other stories. But like, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. Like, yes, I believe that they need to have their movement. They need to have a voice. But at the same time, don't push
Because there are
it to
people that
where.
hate on it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not hating on it. I'm not hating
Yeah.
on it. But I'm not all for the shove it down your throat shit to where you have to accept it. You have to accept it. Because I have a best friend. I have a best friend who I love very dearly, who's going through a transition
Talk about
from
Carson?
female to male. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know I love Carson with everything I
Yeah.
have. That's like my best fucking friend. But Carson doesn't on nobody. Carson doesn't fucking push that shit to where you have to you're like, oh, you're over it. No, like
Yeah.
motherfucker came out to me, said his thing, and then we've been cool ever since. He's not forcing me to do that. Like I'm not homophobic. I don't hate on him or nothing like that. Like, but he said his piece, and that was it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it,
If you don't,
bro.
and
That's
then
all it needs
obviously
to be.
if you don't like it, like that's cool. But I just don't agree with me personally. I don't agree with like how the media is just taking away from the truth. It's always with smoke and mirrors and having us to see one thing instead of actually seeing it for what it really is. Like, and maybe that was a bad example of like because of the transgender thing or whatever. But or like the LGBT, the alphabet people fucking agenda, you know. But that's with anything. Or then like with all right with Trump, we'll put it like that. This motherfucker, the real issues that's going on. You know what I'm saying? All we're talking about was like when he was about to get impeached. That bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like
The motherfucker's
he
still
can
in
say all these.
office. He got impeached,
That's what I'm
right?
saying.
He did get
No,
impeached, right?
he did. No, he didn't get impeached. They stopped it.
Oh, I see. From what I read, it was that like he got impeached, but for some reason he's still in office because it's only the last year or some shit like that.
No, because it's supposed to go on a trial and all this other shit, but the impeachment thing stopped. Like the case is stopped. The case is done.
Hey, man, you know,
Like so,
like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. It's not real news. Like, why aren't we talking about the homeless things in America, or why aren't we talking about like the food that's actually fucking killing us, or what they're putting in the fucking foods, or like
bro, processed meat, like,
yeah, bro, that's not even fucking food no more. It's like a fucking pink goo full of oils and shit that they're shooting in there, or like when people are talking
I'm
about
o-
the
I'm
Beyond
okay
Meat
with
and all that shit.
GMOs though. I ain't gonna lie, cause I researched into GMOs, like, cause for a certain time period they were like, oh, GMOs are bad, GMOs are bad, but all GMOs is like corn, like it's cross pollination. It's all right, this you know, and it might be made in
It's
a
just
lab,
genetically modified. It's genetically
genetically
modified food. Like
modified organism, and it's all right. Corn has a natural pesticide to it, so we're gonna use corn and we're gonna use broccoli or whatever the fuck, like, you know,
broccoli
you
is
want
not
to
even a
say.
real vegetable. It's a genetically modified vegetable.
Yeah,
Same thing
so
with
yeah,
corn. Same thing with peas and shit like that. Those are
yeah, they're
you
gonna
won't find that
fucking
genetic makeup in the wilderness.
yeah.
That's just
It's GMOs ain't bad. There's like it was like an agenda that was pushed at one point. Like, oh, bro, don't eat that shit with GMOs. Make sure you eat organic. And bro, how the fuck you know it's organic if it's at the store, bro? Like, if you're not getting
but
that
I mean,
shit
at the
straight
same
from the
time,
farm to table, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
But I mean, but that's the same thing. Like, because people can say that too. Like, oh, I do my shit organic, bro. Nothing you do is organic because the shit that they put in the water that you use. Like, how do you water your fucking plants? Unless you water that shit from a stream or a well, it's not natural because the chemicals that's in the fucking water, bro. Like,
bro, in this
doesn't
in
make the
the
fruit
water
natural.
lines and shit. It's
That's what I'm saying. So there's no such thing as like really like natural food for real. Like, but you can still eat it. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm on though. But that's what I'm just saying. Like everything is just like smoke and mirrors, bro. Like it's what is it? I've been reading this book. It's like Double Talk and like how they use a bunch of jargon to like say some shit, but it doesn't really mean shit. Like okay. So they use an example of the dudes in the Sopranos. Like when it was like, what is your job description? We obviously know that he's a mob boss and he's an enforcer and he'd be killing motherfuckers, right? In the Sopranos. But he says, I'm a waste management consultant. In hood terms, what does that mean? I take out
yeah, I take
motherfuckers
out the
that
fucking waste, homie.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he said, I'm a waste management consultant. You see the clothes he's wearing sharp ass suit, all this other shit. So he did not lie, but he lied.
Yeah.
Like he didn't lie. He told the truth, but he just was like, because the lie was he's a waste management consultant, but he was doing some shit. So really, technically, it really wasn't a lie, but it was. It's lying without letting it known it's lying. And that's what the media does. That's what everything does right now, bro. It's literally like it shows some shit.
I just don't
Go
like
ahead.
that the news is like strictly powered by like politics. Because I feel like when I was younger, CNN was just like that was like the big news network. So like I just
Yep.
will like I would never watch the fucking news. I still don't watch the fucking news. I read
I still don't
articles and
watch the
shit.
news, really, for real.
But yeah, because it's another person telling you information. So it's just like telephone. Like
Yep.
that shit's gonna get fucking choppier and choppier the more people that talk
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
when we were playing that shit I remember playing that shit in the school, and like
Yeah.
the message would be like, all right, Zachary has 2 left feet, and at the end of it, at the end of the thing, it would be because somebody would think it's funny, just change the whole story. And like, Build-A-Bear Water Shop, dildos everywhere, and you're like, what was? And then the teacher like, what's the original message? Zach has 2 left feet.
Yeah.
Somebody switched it up in the middle of that shit, and everybody believed it.
And
And then the last guy would say it like, yeah, like, no,
because you gotta think like, okay, so there's a law that's passed, right? And I love to just keep bringing it back because what's the last law that you knew that was fucking passed? I don't fucking know.
No.
But that's because, bro, the news
wasn't that net
it.
neutrality shit? Was that net neutrality shit? No.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not gonna bullshit like I know. Like
no, I mean I remember reading some shit on it, but I think
I don't even know how to find that information. What's the last bill that was passed in Congress? What's the last bill? Because the only thing that they want to talk about, like right now, they're talking about the stimulus check. That bill's in Congress. There's other bills that's getting passed in Congress and the Senate and the president. Like there's bills like every day, every week. There's something always constantly changing, but the news is not covering that. And that's something we want to bring to this podcast too. If we fucking hear about some shit, we gonna let y'all know about it. I don't right now. If somebody wants to hit my line and tell me, hey, this is how you find the new laws that are passed. This is how you find that. Please let me know, cause I'm trying to find out. I've been googling it. Like, hey, what's the last law that was passed? Because like this is something as an American that we should. It's
I use Bing.
Use Bing.
Fuck Google.
I use Google. I ain't got nothing wrong with Google.
I use Bing or
I don't need Google coming out my head right now. Even though we ain't got that much following.
Fuck Google, nigga.
They gonna figure out how to shut us the fuck down before we even try to start
Get
this.
to popping.
Yeah. Nah, but like what's the last law that was passed? And like how do you even go about looking for that? Like, cause I can Google it right now. What was the last bill that was passed? I'm gonna Google it right now. This shit was in 2019. What bill has been the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code of 2019? The bill was introduced to amend the earlier law to provide a time-bound process for resolving insolvency in companies as well as individuals. It was introduced in I'm gonna try not to fuck this up. Rajya Sabha by the Minister of Finance and See, this don't even got to do with fucking America. What are these fucking
What
random
the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that, bro? Like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I want to learn. I want to learn it, and I want everybody else there to challenge themselves, and I want everybody out there to challenge themselves and try to learn something new every day. That's something that I'm on right now.
1% better. 1% better, dog, every day.
Try to unlock more parts of your mind. Try to learn something out here. Like there's no reason to and there's no reason to hold on to information. If you got information, you'll share that shit on Facebook, share that shit on Instagram, share that shit on Snapchat. Cause I know you gonna share, bitches shaking their ass or whatever, or some stupid shit.
Share real information.
Share real information. Or not even real information. I think I sent you. Did I send you that thing about opening up your own dispensary yesterday? Did I send you that?
No, you were supposed to. You told me you were going to, but then you never gave it to me.
Okay, I never sent it to you. So basically, there's this dude. I think he's a rapper. I gotta find.
Bro, I'm sweating my ass off. This shit is hot than a bitch over here.
I got my windows open. You know what I should do?
It's like that humid heat. It's that humid heat. I got that humid heat.
Bro, I live 5 minutes away. I have a 5-minute walk to the beach. I walk there every day.
Fuck you.
After we done with this podcast, I'm gonna walk to the beach and watch the sunset. And that's a
You're
little
gay.
bit of a flex. It's a little bit of a flex, you know what I'm saying?
Right now, I'm in Michigan. I'm about to look at the bugs.
Nah, dead ass. There was fuck. Where's the shit that I literally just watched this yesterday.
You on YouTube?
Okay, here his name. Yeah, his name's OMB Peasy. I think he's a rap. He is a rapper because I seen there was some rap music behind this shit. But he was teaching people how to open a dispensary. Well, he wasn't teaching, but this dude from the dispensary was teaching him how to invest in a dispensary, how to open up your own dispensary. Go down to your local state legislate or go down to your state legislator and apply for your medical license. And that will give you a way to access patient information, and they'll tell you, okay, here's the people with cancer, here's the people with glaucoma, here's whatever, and you can show up, you can cold call people and like fucking go up and be like, hey, I heard you was suffering from this disease, that disease, or whatever. Maybe that's just not totally right to be able to give patient information out, but you have to go through a process before you can do all this. So you go to your state legislator, say, hey, I'm trying to get into the medical marijuana business. You know, you fill out some shit. I think it costs about $2,000 to get it. Oh no, wait, no, I think for that one you don't have to spend no money up front, but you find out people's patient information, and then you get their information. You go down to what's it called? You go down to you go down to these people's houses, you call them or whatever, like this is the information, you get their information and you go sell it to a dispensary. You sell it to the dispensary for $20, $25 or whatever, and you say I want a royalty for fucking $2 or $1 or whatever for every single time that person purchases something. Because they got to give their information or whatever. Every time they give their information, they gonna take $1 off that off that little bill, and they gonna give it to you. Let's say you got a fucking 100 people, 100 people going to this dispensary. You get $1 from each person. That's $100. That's $100 a week that you getting off of doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you take that little bit of money, you go down to the dispensary and you say, hey, or you go down to the state legislative, apply for your medical license. You get your medical license. You open up your own dispensary. You start contacting all these weed people. Bro, there's information out there and motherfuckers is not pushing it. People will watch that fucking video and not share it to fucking nobody. I never seen that shit on Facebook. That shit randomly came across my fucking timeline. And you know how many fucking views it got right now? I'll share it to you. I'll send it to you. Guess how many views it has right now?
Probably like 500.
120 or 162,000. That means 162,000 people watched that video and did not share it with nobody.
Yeah.
Or maybe
let's say that's free game. Nigga, man, there's free game everywhere. Motherfuckers do not take advantage of that shit, dog.
That's free game, bro. Like, and people will get that information or whatever, and they won't fucking share it with nobody. And that's the thing this podcast is about. I guess, this whole podcast was supposed to be titled Ragecast, and it's still gonna be titled Ragecast. But
no, it's not. It was no headline. We don't have no headline to it.
I thought we were gonna start doing Ragecast, Spiritual Cast, Fightcast. Like those were just the names that we were gonna go through.
No, because that's what fucks up. No, that just fucks up the no headline thing. Because then we're giving headlines and titles to it. So it was just morph into it. The shit would just morph into what it was. But this kind of had like a Ragecast, but informative flow to it.
Ragecast vibe, info vibe. You know what I mean? But we are like that's what we want to do, guys.
That's what it was. It wasn't like this shit wasn't just. It wasn't like pre-planned.
Yeah, people that have been asking what this podcast gonna be about is just a journey to success.
Just listen to it and figure the fuck it out. Listen to it and then you'll find out. Shit.
Yeah, you'll figure out. I shouldn't have to. If you one of my homeboys or whatever, and you listening, I should not have to. I should not have to sell you on something that's fucking free.
Exactly,
bro. You should just be like, all right, bet I'll check it out.
The homie for doing this shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying, bro. I'm out here trying.
Something. At least you're doing something, bro.
I'm out here trying.
We're not out here. We're not doing no pyramid schemes or trying to hustle you motherfuckers or shit like that, nigga.
We're not selling this shit. The only way we gonna be able to get paid is through ads.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We're not taking no money out your pocket. We might be taking, you know, an
Only thing we're
hour
taking
to
like some
2 hours of
time.
time.
Some
You know what
time.
I'm saying? But bro, you can watch, you can
That
listen
you
to
can
this shit.
spare, nigga. You can listen to that shit when you drive, and you can listen to that shit when you go take a shower, you take a shit, you know, right before you fucking, you
You know what I'm
know,
saying? While you fucking, who cares?
while you fucking, and then you can be like, ooh, girl mid stroll. Like, damn, he had a good point. I
He
love
had
you,
a
girl.
good point, you know, smack that shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
Yeah.
it's, you know, this is free game out here. You know what I'm saying? And that's just something you know, me and you had the vision of let's fucking just start recording our conversations because we're gonna have these conversations regardless, and this is the easiest way for us to drive points home
Express
to other
fully.
people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep. We was saying some deep shit.
or we don't,
Oh, what the fuck is this?
or we
No,
don't
we do be
say
saying
deep.
some deep ass shit. Yes, we do.
I think I
We're because
think
we're deep thinkers.
I think conversation is just conversation at what it is. I think that it don't gotta be deep, bro. Like it might sound deep to somebody or whatever, but this real conversation is real conversation. It don't gotta be deep or nothing like that. It's just these are real talks. These are real talks that other people
Yeah.
are fucking having too. Like it's not like we're the only people talking about this shit.
It's just
We just the
that's
only
bro.
people
That's
that
a
are
lot of
recording it
game.
right
A lot
now.
of that's a lot of game that just be stuck. A lot of
Yeah,
motherfuckers will hear shit and they don't do nothing with it. But this will stand in the bowels of time in the information age forever, the digital world. So where whatever information we're putting out right now, somebody will pick up on it and then they'll see it and like, oh, they were talking about this way back then.
bro. It's something that bro. I was watching
I'm proud of this. This is organic.
and
Oh, what the fuck?
and while you guys are listening to this right now, might as well like, share, subscribe. Just share it, bro. Like it takes fucking 5 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Share the
And it
fucking
only takes
video.
2 seconds to hit a like
Yeah.
or
Well,
to fucking hit a subscribe button.
yeah, just share it or dislike it. I don't give a fuck. Like just make sure you
Just give
share
us
the
some
fucking
type of
video.
feedback or some shit.
Even if you
Yeah, bro.
talking mad shit, share it on your fucking timeline. Talk mad shit about
If
us,
niggas want to talk shit about my hair or whatever, so what?
bro. If
Or they
y'all,
want
if
to talk about how this nigga look like a Cabbage Patch Kid and my
yo,
shit look
fuck
like
it.
fucking my shit look like tarantula legs and shit. You
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
fuck
Y'all
it.
want y'all want to talk shit about my shitty ass camera? Share it and talk shit about it on your fucking timeline.
Y'all want to talk about this weak ass fucking background I got back here and the fact that I gotta keep tilting my head because my earphones keep falling out?
You know what I'm
Keep doing
saying?
that shit. But I bet you won't with me in real life though.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Anybody can pull up and beat my ass if they want to, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in Spain, so
no,
nobody like. I ain't gonna say I'm untouchable, but like right now, like
no, but you right now, man, and you a family man. You don't need to do that shit. You a family
yeah,
man.
right now I'm just sitting here. I'm just and some of these talks is gonna get controversial. Some of these talks
We
gonna
already
get
did.
fucking.
I had some people like, do you not like white people? Oh, wait, let me address that real quick. It's not that I don't like white people. I didn't say I don't like white people. I don't have issues with white
I'm
people. I have
halfway.
issues. I have issues with historically with the things that white people have done to mass races of people and just certain atrocities that happen and deem that shit okay because it's a social norm and it's not okay. But then when the shit goes back on them, I would never do that. I have a lot of black friends. That's always like one of the arguments. Like when I'm like, bro, y'all people are racist or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm not racist. I have 5 black friends. Nigga, you can count you racist, motherfucker. Like you keeping track. Like you,
Well,
but I don't have
yeah,
problems with all white people. I don't hate all white people. I have a lot of white friends.
yeah.
God damn it!
Your mic keep falling because you
I
got
see,
shitty ass ears.
bro. Look at this.
You got yeah, you got. I mean, I seen worse cauliflower ear, but you still got shitty
No,
ears.
I've seen worse. I've seen ones where people's
Yeah,
ears be
I
closed
seen.
completely. But
Yeah, I
back to
seen
what I was
bad shit
saying,
where you just got a hole in the side of your head,
for real.
a hole in the tumor,
But a hole in a fucking
and a growth.
a hole was the pimple
That
that
shit looking like an ass
Timmy Turner
boil on your
got.
fucking head.
A hemorrhoid. I got a hemorrhoid on my
Yeah, you
ear,
got
nigga.
you got a hemorrhoid on the side of your head.
No, but like I said, I don't have problems with white people, bro. I don't. I mean, I got a lot of white friends. You know what I'm saying? I just the whole white people as a whole, as a conglomerate whole, there's been a lot of mass atrocities. Just like there's same things with black people doing some shit, Asians, Mexicans, a lot of them. We all had them things, but white people's shit is a little bit more globally known.
Yeah,
But that's all. I don't hate everyone, but I'm just putting that out there because I know everybody. Because we went on, especially me. I went on that rant for about at least a solid 10 minutes on white
it,
people, bro.
it was a solid
I
10
was
minutes.
on
It's
that
all
shit.
it's all good though, cause like these are talks that people have regardless. So you might as well just
I know white people
drop
say
home your
nigger
point.
behind closed doors.
You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens to people. Like
I
like
know, bro. There's nobody that can convince me that white people don't say nigger when everybody else isn't around. Because I know they don't just like,
there's
look at
nobody that
those
can convince
black
me
people, those African Americans. They don't say that shit. I'm like, those fucking niggers. Like, bro, I know that's what they be saying. I know they say
I
that
don't
shit.
I don't think it's to that extent, but
No, but I know they
I
say
think
some like those
there is a
shit.
select few out there that do be saying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That they be saying shit in the comfort of their own home that they wouldn't say. You know what I'm saying? Like to somebody's face.
Hell, all the time, off top.
Yeah, it's
I'll say it because I'll be like, can you beat my ass though?
you know I like I talk my shit regardless. I'm not gonna say nothing on here that I'm not gonna say in person.
Yeah, I feel it. I
Maybe
fucks with it.
maybe in person something that I say might sound a little different than you know what I'm saying that I'm saying somewhere else. But that's just human nature, you know what I'm saying? Like every topic that I talk about is gonna have a changing view. And that's something that people gotta have too is be able to change your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
maybe I'm not gonna be able to change your opinion 100%, but at least take what me and Will are saying to think about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be out here, you know what I'm saying, just listening to us like we're selling wolf tickets and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like just
yeah. No, this is from the trenches. I mean, this is motherfuckers really doing this, and then we actually take the time to look up topics, bro. We're not
yeah,
just saying shit off the top
you
of
know what
the
I'm
head.
saying? So, to the 10, 15 people that are gonna fucking listen to this podcast, because that's about the average of numbers that we're receiving right now. Make sure you
That's cool.
like and share and favorite our podcast on whatever platform you listening to. I think Spotify is going to be the big one right now because Joe Rogan is going over to Spotify, which is fucking amazing.
I'm
Because that
happy for
means,
the motherfucker, man.
bro, it's so awesome because he's I
He's not a
forgot who,
Spotify employee.
yeah, I forgot who was talking about it. They were saying that yeah, Spotify is like him moving to Spotify is opening up the creative realm so much,
Yep. And
or
he's
like
not
going
sacrificing.
exclusively with Spotify. Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
You
Going
nasty motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't shit. You
I'm
ain't
sorry. I'm
shit.
sorry, everybody. I'm gonna just shut my fucking mouth. Anyways,
I can smell that shit through the fucking microphone. You smell
bro,
like hot cabbage water and fucking yak piss.
I appreciate that, man. That's what I was drinking. I was drinking hot cabbage water and yak piss.
Oh, okay.
It makes your nuts hang.
Oh, okay.
You
Does it
know,
give you extra hair on your chest?
it doesn't give you extra hair on your chest. It actually takes some of your body hair away. So for you hairy motherfuckers out there, drink some hot cabbage
Niggas who
water
got the
and
rug
yak
of
piss.
love. Niggas who got the rug of love.
You know,
Hot cabbage water and yak piss.
if you can get your hands on some hot cabbage water and yak piss and chase it down with some Vienna sausages blended up in a fucking blender made into a smoothie, drink that shit.
And tartar sauce.
Throw the
With a hint
fuck
of
up.
tartar sauce.
I
Oh, fuck. That
forgot
shit gross.
I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Oh yeah. Nah, bro, but
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
he's comment, subscribe, share. We're gonna be out. I think this one's been going on for about a little over an hour. Something we also want to do. I mean, I ain't really talked to you about this yet, but like we'll talk later. We could start shortening up these podcasts maybe, just so more people are inclined to listen to 20, 30 minutes of us talk than an hour and a half. And if y'all don't like that, let us know. You know what I'm
Fuck what
saying?
y'all think, nigga. We gonna come up with
Fuck what
content
y'all think.
anywhere it goes. Nigga,
Nah,
we'll
you
take
know what?
advice.
Fuck that. We not making no short shit. If you want to fucking listen to us all the fucking way, or don't listen to us at
Yeah,
all.
no headline, nigga. No
Yeah,
headline, no
no
rules.
headline. We ain't got
Unadulterated,
no fucking
uncensored.
boundaries. There ain't.
We touching on
Yeah,
everything, goddamn
we
it.
gonna
We
touch
touching
on
on fucking
everything.
everything.
We gonna we
We
gonna
say
touch
what
on
the
everything.
fuck we want to say.
Anything that enters our mind is gonna enter your fucking ear, and we gonna talk about it. And if y'all have
And
topics
if
y'all
you
want
got
us
a
to
problem with it,
discuss,
say it.
comment comment on
Let
our
us know.
Facebook page, comment on our YouTube
Or on the Anchor.
page. I don't think you can't
Or the
comment on
Anchor.
Anchor. I don't even think you can
Yeah, it
comment on
says you can
Spotify.
message. It says.
You can
Well, it
message
says you
people.
can message on there. It says like a message or some shit on there.
Y'all could send us an email, noheadlinepodcast@gmail.com. Y'all can
And let us know what it
hit us
is.
up on
Say what the fuck is on your fucking mind.
we got a No Headline Podcast Instagram page that we created. There's a that's it, right? Just Instagram, Facebook, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, some shit called
That's it
Pocket
right now.
Cast.
What the
There's
fuck
mad
is
shit.
that?
There's mad shit in our fucking email like that. Well, cause we're just starting. We're just like we're getting all of our shit uploaded on different platforms, but there's like the different platforms have to accept us. So I mean, all the platforms are accepting us. We not playing music right now. Maybe eventually we'll get to that point where if y'all want to.
Hey, shout out to East Coast. Shout out to East Coast, Dying for a Chance. Listen to that shit. If y'all get a chance, listen to that shit. That shit fire.
Ain't that your homeboy?
East Coast, yeah.
Like ESCO, right?
Yeah.
Shout out Wolf Dodson. That's my homeboy.
Shout out Wolf Dawson.
Shout out
shout out to Satar, to Mabunksa. Shout out to DJ Red Eyes. Shout out
Jay Fari. Check him out on SoundCloud. He got DJ mixes.
Yeah.
Shout out all my homeboys. If I forgot y'all and y'all are creators, if y'all just my homeboys that I drink with. Shout out to
the homie Lawsuit with his music and his fucking social media and acting and stuff like that. Shout out to Lawsuit and his screenwriting and the music stuff. I mean, and his movie production.
Oh, shout out You Know What It Is podcast, because if I didn't listen to that podcast, we would not be doing this at all, because we have no idea how the fuck to do this. So shout out to Javari and his team over there.
Real shit. Facts. I like what y'all doing over there, Javari. Real shit.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it a lot.
His podcast.
Shout out to my mama for birthing me in this motherfucker.
Shout out to my parents for raising me and beat my ass when I was a kid.
Shout out to Ellie.
Shout out to my wife,
who we
just announced our pregnancy, and our next podcast probably has something to do with my journey to fatherhood and Will's journey to being an uncle.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy because
you know what I'm saying?
I low key I feel like I have to get somebody pregnant now.
Bro, that's a few of the homies said that. A few of the homies said that shit. Like, yo, might as well have a kid, bro. Like, everybody know how crazy I fucking am and was, and the reason I deleted my social media, I'm pretty sure I touched on this already. Bro, I'm just trying to get my fucking mind right, man. I'm trying to get this fucking business off the ground with the homie Will, with my business partner Will. We gotta figure out how the fuck to get our LLC, our trademark. That's something that we gotta fucking.
If you try to steal our shit, I'm catching fades, goddammit. Because
we catching fades. No headline. Pop up out the party, bitch. I'm with the gang. Yeah, we like. There's plenty of shit we out here. We trying to accomplish. We're all trying to get successful. If you like and support my shit and Will shit, that's our fight. His fighting shit. My cooking channel that's gonna be coming. My vlog channel that's gonna be coming. Me and Will's reaction channels that will be coming. Our fucking.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? If you want us to fucking react to your shit free of charge, just fucking hit our fucking
just send it to us and we'll react to it.
Bro, we will react to anything y'all want, bro. Like, right now is the perfect time to come fuck with us. Because
we're gonna get big.
We ain't asking for nothing, bro. We're not asking for money. Because what the fuck does
I'm asking for drugs.
Will be asking for drugs. I'm not allowed to do drugs. I'm in the Navy.
I'm just playing. I'm not asking for drugs.
And that's something that I want to fucking make important too. This is not a military podcast. Just because I'm in the Navy, Will used to be in the Navy and the Army. That don't mean this is a military podcast or a vet podcast, because a lot of them fucking podcasts are terrible. But
or poop. Or straight
if
poop.
y'all have a military podcast and y'all fuck with the shit, we'll like and share your shit too, as long as you like and share our shit. It's all share for share. It's all share for share. We bring this shit back to MySpace.
Quid pro quo, quid pro quo.
What's that mean?
Like you share, I share. Like I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
Exactly. It don't take nothing but 3 seconds to fucking share our shit. And I will share your
Boy,
shit too,
I am
whatever you
sweating.
want me to
Oh
share.
shit,
If you
bro!
fucking
Fuck these
woodwork,
earphones.
yeah. Well,
Wait till
since
we come up,
Will's,
bro. Wait till we come up. Wait till we come up, bro. Wait till
you
we
don't
come
got a
up.
fucking, you don't got a gamer, like gamer headphones?
Not nigga, I'm in Michigan. My shit is still in Arizona.
Oh yeah, you are in Michigan right now. If you
Yeah.
in Michigan, go shout out to the homie Will. If you come to Spain or you in Spain, shout out to me and come fuck with me. If you want to be on the podcast and you in Spain, let me know. If you want to be in the podcast, if anywhere in the world, we do this shit on Zoom. Like so, anywhere in the world,
On Zoom, nigga.
all you gotta do is download the Zoom app and we can do this shit. Will, is there anything else that you wanted to say?
Nah. Shout out to everybody who's been fucking with me, even though I've been a piece of shit and I made a lot of bad choices and stuff. But now I'm finding myself and becoming a better person because I was a piece of shit and I've been a piece of shit. And a lot of times I heard a lot of people do a lot of fucked up shit, but thanks for bearing with me over these times.
Yeah. Shout out to the homies that do share my shit. Even though none of my homies have shared my shit yet, I have like one
I have
homeboy.
some people sharing the shit. I'm having people share the shit.
I've had one homeboy that shared my shit that I saw. You know, maybe another one of my homeboys shared it without me seeing. My mom shared it, my wife shared it. But yeah, man, share my shit. I'll share your shit. Right now we ain't got social media, but as soon as
It'll come.
we have our
It'll come.
Facebook page and we have our Instagram pages made. We're just not uploading right now because we trying to give y'all the best content that we can get. And if y'all want to come fuck with no headline, and y'all want to come, just get on this share for share game with us, then we out here, bro. Just come fuck with us.
We out here.
We out here. So I'd like to thank y'all for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Peace out, candy boys.
Peace out, candy boys.